I wasn't planning on making this video, but I just watched Olivia Rodrigo's new music video for Deja Vu, and there's so many bars, there's so much things going on in it that I had to make this video because this is crazy. You're probably gonna see a lot of people talking about this, but if you don't know, there's currently one of the craziest rap battles ever going on. I think this is bigger than Drake versus Pusha T. This is bigger than Drake versus Meek Mill, and I might even dare to say this is a more interesting battle, to me at least, than Nas and Jay-Z, because there is so much drama just out there for the whole world to see about a very public relationship. If you don't know, I'll catch you up real quick, and then we'll get into Deja Vu. Olivia Rodrigo in the middle recently came out with the song Deja Vu. Before that, Sabrina Carpenter came out with the song. She's the blonde girl. She came out with the song called Skin. And before that, Olivia Rodrigo had a song called Driver's License. And all these songs are kind of fighting over this guy, Joshua Bassett, the guy, right? And I want to go over the lyrics, and I want to go over the lyrics of what I've been seeing, how they've been going back and forth, because it's really interesting for like rap battling, for, because on this channel we do freestyle rapping to learn how to write songs. And if you ever wanted to write a rap battle, this is really interesting. So what's really cool about this is that because everyone kind of knows their backstory about Olivia Rodrigo was originally dating Joshua, and now Joshua's dating Sabrina, who's older. Because everyone knows the drama, when they're making songs about it, it makes it very interesting. And it's kind of a lesson in learning how to be vulnerable and open with your music. And Olivia definitely has that down. Like, she's fearless. She's just putting it all out there, kind of like how Selena Gomez does, just putting it all out there. And, it's really awesome. So what I want to talk about, so before we get into Deja Vu, like the bars that I thought were amazing and kind of just like are killing people. First, we'll talk about driver's license. So just to catch you up, driver's license, heartbreak. Olivia Rodrigo had heartbreak, and she talks about you're probably with this blonde girl who always made me doubt. All right. And she talks about how Sabrina Carpenter is older than her, right? Always made her doubt and feel insecure. And she's not really talking, saying anything bad about her. She just, she's just putting her business out there. But apparently Sabrina Carpenter took it to heart. She got mad about the song. And Sabrina Carpenter wrote a song called Skin, where she starts going in on a younger girl. And it's kind of seems messed up because Sabrina basically stole this girl's man. And then, Olivia maybe got mad, or Sabrina got mad that Olivia wrote this song. And now she's making fun of her, saying, oh, you used blonde because that was the only thing that rhymed. And also in the chorus, it says, you can try to get under my skin while he's on mine. So these are straight battle lines. You could try to get under my skin while he's on mine. So these girls are just straight battling each other. I don't think Olivia was really trying to battle Sabrina Carpenter, but then all of a sudden it turned into a battle with this song, Skin, by Sabrina. Now it turns into this crazy battle. And then we have this song by Olivia Rodrigo that just came out. Definitely check it out. It's an amazing song, amazing melodies, and amazing lyrics, which starts out kind of innocent. Car rides to Malibu, strawberry ice cream, 1 spoon for 2, and trading jackets, laughing about how small it looks on you, ha ha ha, right? But then it goes, I bet she's bragging to all her friends, saying you're so unique. Because then you realize she's not talking about herself, she's talking about her ex with the new girl. And then the pre-chorus is where it starts getting into severe battle territory here. She goes, so when you gonna tell her that we did that too? She thinks it's special, but it's all reused. Dang. So she's basically saying that there's some sloppy seconds going on here. You're getting my leftovers. It's kind of crazy. It's like, and she's not talking directly to Sabrina, but she kind of is. She's kind of telling Sabrina like, oh, what you're doing with my ex isn't special. We already did that. It's not special. It's nothing new. And I feel like she's really going for the jugular. Like, she's like just murdering Sabrina right now in this song. And it's crazy. And I don't know how Sabrina's going to come back, but Olivia's like such an amazing writer. Like it's crazy. So anyway, so then she goes into, that was our place. I found it first. I made the jokes you tell her when she's with you. Yeah, basically kind of discrediting their whole new relationship. And she's saying, you know, it's not as good as the original. Like Olivia's the original, Sabrina's the new replacement. And then she goes into the chorus. Do you get deja vu when she's with you? Do you get deja vu? Right? Like, are you thinking about me? Are you realize you already did that with me? You already did that with the original. And now you're using this leftover one that you found at Goodwill. It's like, it's crazy. This is crazy. So anyway, I wanted to get into that because I thought that these bars were pretty tight. I really like this line where she says, so when are you going to tell her that we did that too? She thinks it's special, but it's all reused. I just thought that, man, she was going for the jugular with that one, and it's just a pretty gangster lyric. And then she goes into verse 2. Do you call her and almost say my name? Because let's be honest, we kind of do sound the same, like Sabrina and Olivia. Sabrina, 3 syllables. Olivia, Olivia. What is that? A little more Sabrina. I guess Olivia has more syllables. It does sound similar. Sabrina, Olivia. And then she says another actress. So she's straight up calling her out. It's very direct, you know, and a lot of rap battles like Meek Mill and Drake, it's not that direct, you know, that they're not really calling each other out. But this one, because they're talking about a partner that they both shared, they both had an experience being the girlfriend of this dude. It's really interesting. So those are pretty much the lines that I thought were the hardest. I was like, so when are you going to tell her that we did that too? She thinks it's special, but it's already. That was crazy. So now we have to see if Sabrina's going to come back with another song, because I think it'd be hard for her not to, because, you know, they're both songwriters and they both say they both deal with their feelings and their experience through writing songs. But yeah, this one, I just feel like really went for the jugular. When I heard it, I didn't expect Olivia to go so hard on it. And I see in the comments of her video, Deja Vu, a lot of people are saying, oh, you're talking about your ex, you know, and all this stuff. But really, I feel like she's just kind of like spoiling it for Sabrina, like spoiling their whole relationship. And I feel like even though she's talking about her ex, I feel like she's more just going for Sabrina, like going hard for the jugular, and it's pretty crazy. But anyway, let me know if you know any great rap battles better than this one. I just think this one's so interesting because it's such a public, everyone knows, you know, who dated who, and I love that. I love when Selena Gomez talks about Justin Bieber and talks about her past, and you know, just everyone knows what's going on, but you just get the sense that they're being really honest with it. And same with Olivia, like Olivia's being really honest about her past experience with this guy, and she's being really honest about her feelings about him leaving her for another girl. And it's already relatable, you know, the song's already relatable, but it makes it even more, you know, draws people even more into it when we know the story, when the story is so public. And it must be hard for them to go back and forth. It must be challenging, you know, because there's kind of creating a lot of beef with these songs back and forth. And, you know, the way that they're writing to each other doesn't seem like they're friends behind the scenes. Like sometimes there's beef. Sometimes there's fake beefs that people use just to get views. I don't think this is a fake beef just to get views. Like I remember when Kanye and 50 Cent had a fake beef with each other just to see who could sell the most albums, and they just kind of agreed to it behind the scenes so that they could both help each other sell a lot of music, just getting their names out of it. But I don't think this is the kind of beef where they're just using it to get views. I think they're just really expressing their honest feelings. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they both have the same manager. I don't know. Maybe they are coordinating this, but I just think Olivia is an amazing writer. Check this song out. It'll make a lot more sense when you watch it, and if you follow all the songs that have been going on. Joshua also made a song, but it didn't really it wasn't really that direct, and it didn't really have that much drama in it. But I just think it's pretty interesting. It's pretty fun to follow this. I don't usually get I usually don't talk about this kind of drama. I'm really into celebrity drama, but I don't usually talk about it on this channel. But I like to follow it because, yeah, it makes for interesting material, and I think it's cool when people are honest about what's going on. Because there was one thing, like I remember when with what happened with Chris Brown and Rihanna. Like Chris Brown hit Rihanna, and Rihanna started making really emotional music after it, kind of telling the story about what happened. And Chris Brown just didn't even acknowledge it. He started making party music after, and he could have made music like "I'm Sorry" or something. He could have done something different with how he wanted to express that, but he didn't. And then Rihanna's music, I felt like connected with more people because everyone knew the story, and she was doing a lot better job just she did a lot better job just being honest about what was going on. And so I think a lot more people connected to it. And it seemed kind of out of place for Chris Brown to come out and make dance music and kind of more happy music after that, after when everyone knew what happened. So that's why I think it's really important to be honest and stuff like that. And I think it's why Olivia Rodrigo is going to be huge for a long time because, she's so honest and the music's so good, the writing's so good. And also, Selena Gomez is really honest. She's not afraid to talk about what she's really going through, even if she's stuck in the past, whatever. She's not judging herself. She's just like, this is what I'm going through. I'm working through it. This is who I am. This is what I'm dealing with. And she's just being honest. And I think that's kind of cool. So if you're making rap songs or whatever kind of music, I think it's really good to be honest with where you're at. A lot of people just kind of want to make music where they'd like to be, but sometimes to get to where you want to be, you got to accept where you're at. And I feel like Olivia and Selena Gomez and Taylor Swift, they're doing a good job expressing where they're at. And yeah, it could be really healing too. All right, that's all I wanted to say. I just thought that was crazy. The song just came out. Check out Deja Vu by Olivia Rodrigo. I think she just did a homicide, like a Ben Askren homicide. And watch out for Ben Askren and Jake Paul, April 17th. All right, late.